Hey, lucky girl. What y'all doing? I'm almost done. I'm just pulling this live up so I can see. What you eat, Pastel Dreams? You said just ate some food. I got Chick-fil-A today. Hey, Teresa, how are you? And then they had these at Walmart. Emily found them. So we bought 3 bags because, you know, we kind of big bag when it comes to junk food. Hey, Dan. And it's you know how when you eat a waffle cone and it has the chocolate in the bottom? That's all these are, is like the bottom part of the waffle cone and they have chocolate. I done bought me 3 bags. Oh, look, Pastel got some pork chops with some rice and spinach. That is like making me hungry all over again. Oh, what project did you work on, Lucky? You said you woke up early, so you worked on your project. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. I should have got 4, Dan. You know, 4 is the even number. And Perfectly Imperfect got a chicken parmesan sandwich. Y'all all got some good food. I still got some of my chicken nuggets left. We go to Chick-fil-A every time we go by there. I probably should be tired of it by now. You like the ice cream with the caramel and chocolate with the waffle cone? Heck yes. Something about the bottom of the waffle cone. Let me show you how little it is. It's got one little... It's like the very bottom of the cone, and then it's got chocolate in there. And it's crunchy. I had to show them to y'all because I hadn't seen them in Walmart before. They're called Muddy Bites. Waffle cone snack. Wait, what did she say? Project 1 is a soap for kids. It's an imitation of the one featured at Shark Tank. Soap it. Okay. And you said y'all don't have it in the Philippines, so you're recreating it. Look at you being creative. Marky and I were trying to manifest you last night. I know you got a lot on your plate. And Dan, Emily didn't have practice today, so I figured I'd come on here with y'all. She has a lot tomorrow, too. 6 to 8:30. No, she's got to be there at 4:30 because she's doing the concession stand. Hey, Cecilia. Yo, yo, yo. Now we manifesting Marky's tarot. I'm good. How are you? We finally got no practice day. I'm telling about my waffle cone snack. Hey, Claudia. You know how many bags I bought? 3 bags, of course. And you just had pizza. I had Chick-fil-A. I'm surprised I hadn't turned into that cow on the Chick-fil-A sign. Alright, everybody that's asked me a question, if y'all want to repeat it, I'll do a free yes or no. I just wanted to talk to everybody for a second. So if you want to post it again, I'll do it for you. Alright, May Lee. Did HP come to the gym at a later time today hoping to run into me? Two of Swords and the Death card. I feel like that wasn't their like specific reason, because this is like it's at a stalemate, Two of Swords. So I don't think that was their idea. Alicia, will my weight loss journey bring positive results? If you do that exercise, girl, I be doing exercising and then quitting. Uh-oh, Lucky getting blocked over there. Yes, it will bring very positive results if you put in your best effort with the Justice card and the King of Pentacles. I would say the King of Pentacles spirit is asking you to be steadfast in your process. So whatever that means for you, if you commit to 3 times a week, then do 3 times a week. Even if some other people may say, well, I'm a lot further along than you, I'm doing a lot more than you. Focus in on your own journey. Don't compare yourself to everybody else. Just kind of keep your promise to yourself about where you want to be at and keep doing it. And yes, it definitely will. Dan said he the shit stirrer. All right, that was Alicia. Shams, should I find a job in the Middle East? Should Shams find a job in the Middle East? Marky said, pain in the ass, duh. Should Shams find a job in the Middle East? Ace of Cups and the Devil card. It will be a lot of good with the bad. The Ace of Cups says there will be good things you get out of it. The Devil says, but there's also going to be some stuff that you have to resist falling down the rabbit hole with. So it's not terrible and not all good, but you will get good results from it. So it's really up to you. There's going to be challenges and obstacles, potholes, if you will, in the road that are going to pull you down at times. Just don't allow it. Stay in the Ace of Cups energy. Vibrate right above that Devil's head. All right, Cecilia, am I going to be in a sincere relationship anytime soon? Yeah, I used to do, it was a long time ago, years ago. I don't know, 3 years ago if I had to guess. Or maybe 4. I used to do videos for the signs back when I was too scared to go live. So I thought about doing it again, but I don't know. Like, it wouldn't be live. It would just be like a pre-recorded video and I would just upload it. You're welcome. Lucky said she's behaving in there, Mark. She saves all the jackass things for you. She saves all the pain in the ass things for Marky's channel. Ain't that right, Lucky? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, Lord, that thing went all over the place. I'm putting that back. All right, is Cecilia going to be in a sincere relationship anytime soon? I sure did, Maylee. You were the first one when I opened up the free, so you're going to have to rewind. Be kind and please rewind. That is what they used to have on the Blockbuster tapes, because they would want you to rewind it before you turned it back in when you rent the movie at the store. I'm old to know that, ain't I? Be kind and please rewind, as Blockbuster would say. All right, you got the Chariot card and the Page of Cups. So you asked me something about a relationship. You said sincere relationship anytime soon. I do feel like there's something new that's going to come up. Chariot card and the Page of Cups. As long as you don't allow yourself to go back to something from the past. Because the Chariot says this is something that you move forward towards. And I feel like it'll pursue you. You don't have to pursue it. So just don't go back to something you've already failed, like a person you've already failed with. And then I do think you'll have a new opportunity coming up ahead. As long as you don't energetically bring the old stuff. Forgive the old stuff. Be grateful for what the old stuff taught you. And go for the new stuff. Page of Cups. I'm reading y'all's comments. Uh-oh, I got a freaking ad. I was trying to read her comment. All right, let me look back and see where I was at. I swear I'll be losing my place. I swear ADD brain, man. I start reading and then I keep going and then I forget where I was at. I don't know. Cecilia said, crazy. I do check on my ex lately. Thank you though, Marley. You welcome. Don't be checking on him. Pray for him to move away with love. Wish him the best on the other side of town. You stay on your side. Be grateful for all the annoying ass lessons that he taught you. Because I'm sure there was some. Alright. And you're welcome, Alicia. Where in the holy hell was I at? Cecilia was the one I did with the honey pot. Maybe that's the only ones that asked. Biba, B-I-B-A. That's who I'm on. Alright, does A think about me? Does A think about Biba? They wouldn't check on you, Mark. They probably do. From time to time, they probably be checking. On a burner account on Instagram. If you see some burner accounts viewing your story, then there you go. Y'all know it's true. Them burner accounts, that's how they do it. They still be probably checking, even if they mad. Alright, Biba, does A think about you? 3 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Yes, they do. They're very guarded towards you for some reason. It may not have anything to do with you. I'm not sure. But they have a victim mentality, so be mindful of that. Doesn't make them a bad person. Half the people on the planet have it. Even I have it some days. On those days when I want to find something to complain about instead of looking at the blessings I have. You know what I'm saying? But that came out for a reason, so I'm showing it to you. So don't allow that to bring you down. Kind of like whenever you have someone that you always meet at the gym and they want to bitch and whine because the bill went up $5 a month. So then you bitch and whine with them. So then you're both bitching and whining together about the bill going up $5. Now you've created that frequency of bitching and complaining. So the next day you wonder why, whenever you went to go step up at the store, you tripped on your face. Because your frequency said, I need something to bitch, whine, and complain about. So Spirit said, aye, aye, Captain, I got you. Now fall on your face as you walk in the store. That'll be something really good for you to bitch, whine, and complain about. You're going to need to jump your car off in the morning before you go to work. The battery's not going to work because you're in the frequency of asking to bitch, whine, and complain. And I don't know why this is coming out, so just be mindful this person doesn't feel sorry for themselves and try to rub off on you. But they do think of you, Three of Cups. Okay. Alright, Libby, I did see it, but you were next, okay? Marky done said he blocked Lucky. He ain't blocked no Lucky. You good? Alright, Libby. Hi, Marley. I asked you about being successful in my present career pursuits a few months ago. And you said I would do well, but it wasn't the one, basically. Is now the time to walk away? I don't understand what you mean, Libby. You said, I asked you about being successful in my present career pursuits a few months ago, and you said I would do well, but it wasn't the one, basically. Is now the time to walk away? I just want to make sure I answer what you want me to answer. So you mean walk away from whatever you currently are, like your current job? Is it a good time to leave that job and go somewhere new? Libby, Libby. Y'all know that song, but it's Louie, Louie. Okay, you want to know if it's a good time to look for a new opportunity. Got you. Got you, got you. All right. Is it time to look for a new opportunity for Libby? Y'all, these ads keep popping up on my chat as I'm watching my own live. So to whoever has to watch these ads, I'm sorry. I think it's the only way I can do super chats is have, because when I turn it on, it's not intentional to y'all, because I don't get enough views for ads to make any money. So that's not why I have them on. Yes, Maylee, I did do yours. This is now the second time I've told you that. You have to be kind, as Blockbuster would be, and rewind. All right, Libby, I'm looking. Yours does that too, Mark, where it has more ads than you really care to have on your live. Like, I don't like that about it. I wish I could make it where none of y'all had to watch ads, but I could still receive the super chats if people wanted to use it. I would just make it where like the ads will be zero, because I promise you, probably me and Mark added together for the whole year made maybe $50 off of ads. Hey, my baby 396. It just makes it where it interrupts the person trying to watch the dang thing. All right, Libby. Is this a good time for a new opportunity? Is this a good time to look for a new opportunity? The Moon card and the Temperance reversed. I feel like don't jump on the first thing you get, but there's not a bad time in terms of knocking on doors. You have to be careful what your energy is doing when you're looking for the new opportunity. It's easier said than done, but the reason why I'm telling you that is the Moon came out. So it's not a bad time, but try not to put too much expectation in it. Try to balance out your expectation with knocking on the doors, if that makes sense. It's like you got to find a balance. Temperance reversed. It could get you all up in your head and flustered, if you start to look and you don't get the results you're looking for quick enough, because the temperance is reversed. So the thing is, it's not a bad time to do it if you can have your energy in a place that I'm focusing on what I can control, knocking on the door. Whether it opens, that's on God. I'm doing my best every day. I'm knocking on the door, and then I'm releasing it and letting it go, and I'm going about my day. It is a good time to look for new opportunities if you can do that. If not, you're going to get upset and in your head when it doesn't unfold exactly like you imagine it to, basically. Doesn't mean it's not going to unfold good. It just means your ego thinking brain can't really plan out or see exactly what's your best timeline, but God can. So you kind of got to just knock and let God do the part that God's supposed to do. Just focus on what you can control as you're looking, and be patient so you don't get too ahead of yourself, or feeling like you failed before you've given the opportunities a chance to blossom or show up. And whatever you do, don't pray for patience. Lord, help us all. I'm being funny, but I'm not at the same time. You try to pray for some patience and you'll get behind the slowest car in the world. You'll have 17 people in front of you at the gas pump with 2 miles left to empty. Your annoying ass sister's little kid that likes to scream while your show is on will come visit you 7 days in a row. Y'all know the vibes. Okay. That was Libby. All right, lovely. After all the obstacles and delays, will I get married in the future? Well, do you have a person in mind, lovely? Or are you just saying you got a blank slate when it comes to finding your person and you want to ask, am I going to get married? Now, I'll do it. We do this for fun. It's a free card, yes or no. But if you want something that's going to be more useful, you might want to change it. You're looking, but you don't have that person, So let's say, you make different decisions. That person could come quicker or sooner based on that. You dig what I'm putting down? You was thinking about me with that anchovy pizza, Lucky? You welcome, Libby. All right, let's check, lovely. I've never had an anchovy on my pizza, but I wouldn't be against trying it. I just don't know about it. I just don't know about it, though. All right, lovely, let's look. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. So yes, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. That's not something that's impossible for you to make happen. That's a good card of happy marriage. Even the 2 of Cups is under it. So I feel like the one thing you can do is quit worrying about how it's supposed to happen, how long it's supposed to take, and kind of do what you need to do on your side in terms of what you can control. Can you control trying to go to a different coffee shop this week because you might meet some new people? Can you control going out with your friend to this new park in town? You can do things like that to change up your day, but you can't force that person to show up, right? So just focus on what you can control, compete with only yourself, be a better version than you were last year at this time, and that person will just kind of show up when it's supposed to. I feel you, lovely. I feel you. You're very welcome. It's still not impossible with the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Cups.
Well, I'm kind of emotional that she's getting I know it's getting
Well, why don't you put your new one in it? Dip you some in there.
Well, I could take
wash it out and put head scrunchies in it.
You got it.
Can I please tell them what you just told me?
Okay.
Give it to me.
Oops, let me show you.
This child,
Which one, my child?
she used all the body butter up, okay? So I bought her some new body butter today so she wouldn't have to have none. And she just came and told me that, you know, she's emotionally attached to the container.
I kind of painted it or something.
So she has to keep it now.
But it smells real good, it smells.
It do smell good. I'm with you. We'll wash it out and put you some hair bows in it.
Okay. I need to get you some hair bows to put in it.
There's some on the doorknob in there. Them little black,
Those right, I can put them somewhere I don't have them.
the ponytail holder things.
I don't know, put them, see, upcycle.
And we could even paint on the top of it something like your initial or hair ponytail holders or something. Okay.
But
You're
yeah,
welcome, lovely.
I'm gonna buy me some other, like, more stuff to put in it. See, y'all need a recycle.
This girl emotionally attached to her container. Y'all know what? I wore my shorts on live because I was like, these are comfortable. And y'all got my legs all up in this live when I just looked at the tablet. So I apologize in advance. Usually I wear my night pants. But I was just like going with what was comfortable. So my bad. My bad. Lucky said that it's quite salty, wasn't in the mood for pepperoni or bacon, and so you chose anchovies. So anchovies, basically, can you think of anything that I've ever had, if it's anything else pretty much like a pizza topping, that it would be like close to? Like a piece of fried catfish fillet, that's salty. Maybe if that was on a pizza, is that what it would taste like? I don't know. I just can't imagine it. Anchovies is like dumping a whole thing of salt in your mouth. Okay. So it's like very salty on your pizza. I just don't know. I don't know if I could do it or not. I would try it for you, Lucky. One bite. And maybe I would like it. I like pineapple, ham, and black olives on my pizza. I started eating that when I was pregnant with Emily, and liking it never went away. All right, my baby 396. Did my ex come work out later than his usual time in hopes of running into me? I already answered that with a different screen name. I know you ain't trying to play with me like that. You're going to have to go play with your mama.
I think he did. He wants you so bad.
I can't do it. I can't do it. If you're trying to screw me over with the free yes or no, at least change the question for the love of all that's holy. You never had pineapple pizza? Perfectly imperfect. It's good. Pineapple, ham, and black olives. All right, Maya. Well, Claudia, you know, the thing to me is I actually kind of enjoy doing the yes or no's as long as like no trolls overtake the channel. And like I learned from Marky, just turn on subscribers only mode. But when they come ask the same dang question worded the same way, like, how dumb you think I am? Dang, girl. All right, Maya. Will W and Maya be in a relationship? I agree, Claudia. Put it on subscribers only mode and you won't have as many dummies. I wasn't just being mean to that poor girl. For anybody that wasn't in here when she was in here earlier, she was one of the very first questions, like in the first 5 or 6 or something. I don't remember. I remember reading that exact question out loud. So she must have didn't get the answer she wanted, and now she's coming back.
Hey Mama, do you see like the bump in my eyeball?
Turn the light on, cause this light ain't enough to tell.
It's like a star thing. I don't know what
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's a star.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Is there anything you can do for a sty?
I should ask Google that.
I think Emily's got a sty right there on the top of her eye.
Like it's inside my eye.
She been catching it lately. If it's something you need medicine for, we're gonna have to go in the morning and get it for
I
school.
don't need no medicine for no star. That's some livers.
I think so, Claudia.
No. Oh.
You have a solution for the sty?
I think it's the inside.
Polysporin ointment, the clear kind. Is it something I have to have a prescription for? If not, I'll just grab some at the store. Don't worry if some of it gets in the eye. I'm gonna screenshot it. Wife says, hot wash clothes, quit going to pee in the street. Oh Lord, no more peeing in the street. Nope, no prescription. And Claudia said that works too, Dan. I love the pizza with pineapple and all the other stuff. I'm just saying the anchovies part. I ate one and I could not get that taste out my mouth. So it was very salty. I love my friends to be on the trashy side. Trashy side makes them more accepting and less judgmental of being a real person. I'm known to be a little trashy myself. Alright, I'm sorry, Maya. I done shuffled 50 times. Let's see. Will W and Maya be in a relationship? Will W and Maya be in a relationship? Judgment and the High Priestess reverse, 3 of Wands. I feel like this person is going to keep you waiting in expectation of like where you really want it to be. At least for any time in the near future. Because the 3 of Wands is here with the High Priestess reverse. So whatever you currently are with this person, whether it's talking to them or messaging them or hanging out or whatever it is now, it's like they're going to keep moving the goalpost. Even if they're not a bad person, it may not be that, you know, they're doing it in a way to try to hurt you. It's just kind of who they are. It's their internal self, who they are. And there's 3 people in this card, the Judgment, and 3 of Wands. So there's like this 3-3 thing going on. And the World reverse. So there could be another energy outside of you and them that also contributes to them doing that thing where you have to wait. That doesn't have to mean they have a girlfriend. It could mean that they put a lot of work into their job, or they are into classic cars and they're always working on them. They have a second job on the weekend, so you never get just a third energy that could cause blockages in some way. And also, this person may be someone that you might end up seeing a lot of the potential, but it's not right here, right now. You can point to things that you would like to change about it to make it ideal. So that ideal gets into your mind, and just don't get caught up on the ideal. Kind of focus on the here and now. What are they showing you more than anything? All right, let's see what you said. You can use an antibiotic ointment containing bacitracin for a bacterial style, but you must be sure it's the correct ophthalmic formula and not a general first aid ointment. Before using any ointment, apply a warm, wet compress to the eye to help it heal. If your style doesn't improve, you should see a doctor, as you may need a prescription for a stronger antibiotic. You're welcome, Maya. I think I need to take her up there in the morning and just let them give her something. I'm glad you told me that. Yep. I may just get them to give me some eye drops. Just take her up to the doctor right before school, maybe. Thank you. It seems like it's always some little thing lately. Because if they prescribe her some drops, it'll probably take care of it quicker. Yeah, just to be sure it's not something that she needs to... I don't think she's ever had one before, but like when she shuts her eye, I can see it right there. I'll be right back. I'm going to tell her to try to put like a warm rag on it. Hey, M. When you get out, when you just put like a warm rag on your eye, and that sky don't bring it out I told her we was going to do it. I know she gets tired of me because I always want her to go to the doctor for everything. Ever since she got, hurt when she got the wreck, I've been overprotective. I try not to do that because I know it's annoying, but I can't help it. Yeah, Claudia, that was the weird part about it. When she shuts her eye, it's more like up there. You can see the little knot thing. I'm like, that's the weirdest looking style I've ever seen. I thought they were like on the edge, kind of like where you put your mascara. That's where I thought a style was supposed to be. But it's like the exact size of one, but it's more up in her eyelid. Like you can't see it with her eye open, except for it looks like a little swollen, but when she shuts it, you can see the little spot where it's at. She said it doesn't hurt unless she messes with it, then it'll hurt. I just noticed it today. Or she just told me about it today. Marky predicted the accurate medicine for my rash without even looking at it. He's psychic on whatever day that was. He says he's psychic on Mondays or Tuesdays or whatever. Yeah, I am, Claudia. She gonna say, I don't want to, but you know. Hey, Barbie, I didn't even see you. I must have walked right over you. You had a rash on your arm, and he was correct. But your doctor wasn't sure. He always got the advice, whatever you need to know. Yes, Barbie, I agree. She needs to be in a bubble at this point. It's just like, I'm not saying like terrible things happen, but it's like every time I turn around, like she had COVID since she went back to school one time, and then now she's got a sty, and then she'll trip and fall over something and bruise her arm. I'm like, oh my Lord. All right, Sahalia. Will I get serious relationship with R in the future? Will Sahalia have a serious relationship with R in the future? S. Queen of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like it's going to be a challenge to get R to open up emotionally. As a serious relationship, the Ace of Pentacles says that's something that could start, like the title relationship. But I don't know if you're going to be able to get this person to open up emotionally. So if you do get in a serious relationship with this person, it's going to be lacking when it comes to this person being emotionally available. All right. SV. Are my thoughts on the financial issues accurate? Oh, that's cool, Barbie. I need that job. You're welcome. Claudia said you figured out the medicine she needed, Mark, for her rash. You probably already know. I've been missing everything lately. SV, are your thoughts on the financial issues accurate? Seven of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Five of Cups. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but it does look like there's going to be some disappointment. But it's nothing more than what you're already aware of with the moon reversed. You already know what this is. If this makes sense even, if it does make sense, you'll already know. And you have the capacity to overcome whatever this is. But it's tinged with disappointment. I would say if you're trying to affirm something in your head about your finances, to keep affirming and not waver and doubt. Because whatever this is, you've already had disappointment about it before, but you're already aware of it. But it doesn't mean you can't overcome it. So that's what I got. He said he was psychic that day. See what I mean? 2 dogs and 1 cat. I know Emily almost talked me into getting a cat, y'all. I'm like this close. I had to make a big, I don't know. Because she wants it to be like our pet. You're welcome, SV. So I'm going to have to really think this through. She found one already on the website for the Humane Society. Its name is Tanya. It's a cute little cat. But I'm going to have to get it declawed and make sure it has all its shots and get it fixed. And let it have like a little cat house that it can get in when I'm gone at work. I don't know. But she's a really good kid and she really wants the cat. But I can't let that cat go home where it lives if I get it for good. Puppy dog, we can just send him home when I get tired of it. Does G have romantic feelings for S? For Siham, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Siham. Does G have romantic feelings for Siham? I don't know how to say that. So you think I should get a cat, Barbie, for Emily? She loves animals too. Like she'll sit there and look at them on Pinterest or TikTok. She makes dang boards and everything. I did it right. Okay. Look at me pronouncing it right. I don't like mispronouncing people's names because I think that like that's their name. That's the thing that sets them apart from everybody. What is that? Antigone. I called her Antigone for 2 years. Yeah, a feral cat would be good because we could just leave it outside and just feed it when it comes up, but then it runs away and she wants like a, you know, a cat that she pets and it loves on her and like a pet cat, and that's going to be so much stuff. See, Marky's with me. Oh, Lord. Barbie says yes. Maybe I could get it for Christmas. So that way, like, I can get it like a cat house and do all the things it needs. And then if I get it declawed, I'm going to have to keep it forever because it can't go in the wild and protect itself. I'm going to be devoted then. She might move away to college in 4 years and leave me taking care of the damn cat. That's what'll happen, ain't it? All right. Does G have romantic feelings for Siham? 4 of Cups reversed. Justice card. They're back and forth about it because they have this 2 of Pentacles here. So it's like they're still in this weighing the pros and cons thing in regards to you, whoever they are. Justice and the 2 of Pentacles. This feels like a Libra energy that can't make their mind up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every Libra does that. I'm just saying this is Libra. And then you got the 2 of Pentacles. So they do the flippy floppy thing. So at times, yes, but they're just not, they haven't made their mind up. So I would make their mind up for them and just keep them in the friend zone until they can actually, you know, sit on one side of the fence or the other. It's just like a flippy floppy thing. If they're not careful, they might end up letting the opportunity pass them by because they're in this back and forth energy. So at times, if you feel like you're not sure, it's because at times yes and at times no. They don't know how to make their mind up too good. That makes you want to bust them in the nose, I'm sure. Dan says the cat's eyes would bug out, Marley. That cat's going to be, I already know. I can just like envision it. That cat's, once it gets comfortable, y'all going to be hearing it going up and down the hall right here by my little tarot room, just running 100 miles an hour at like 11:30 on a Friday night while we're waiting on her to get back from a football game. And I already feel myself caving because like it seems like it's really important to her and she's a good student and she does good at, you know, whatever she does the best at it. So I try to give them everything they pretty much want. So I'm sure I'm going to cave and that cat's going to be like running up and down the hall, just so y'all know. Lord help me. Barbie said, never mind. Then I'll be turning into the cat lady whenever they move away. You're welcome, Home. Yes, Dan, she's already found one at the Humane Society. There's like pictures on the website. Look, there's Fiona. What you doing? There's pictures on the website. She done screenshotted it. Its name is Tanya. Thank you, Fiona. So she want that cat. Fiona in the house.
You said something about a cat?
I was telling them about Tanya the cat.
Tanya!
Who's Tanya?
A cat.
Your cat?
Uh-huh. The Humane Society is keeping her now.
Oh, but it's already your
It's
cat?
not a cat, though.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Anyway. So I got my 2 containers.
Marky said, oh, Lord. See what I mean?
I swear they're jipping us. Look. Which one looks bigger?
Yeah.
Which one looks bigger? Right.
Well, that one's just a little bit smaller container, the new one.
This one feels heavy. The fact is there's nothing there.
Marky said, hey, friend, no cats.
No cats. You know what? No Mark. How about that?
Now he's laughing.
Goodness.
She ain't got no sense. Puppy dog will be jealous, him.
Puppy dog.
Puppy dog might try to eat the cat. Hey, Matt. Long time no see, chickadee. No, it just happened to be named Fiona. So this is a cat Emily wants, but I haven't actually got the cat because I was just thinking about it. But it's at the Humane Society, and on the website they take pictures of the animals so that way they can show what animals are up for adoption. And this is a little black and white cat, and her name is Tanya on the website.
She has babies, so we got to get them too.
No, hell, I thought that was fixed.
She got babies. She lived a pimp life before, but I think she's like converted or something.
A pimp life.
Cause she got 4 kids. I mean, like, oh, I think she adopted the kids. Like, there's like a whole background story on her.
I don't know. Are we gonna keep the name or change it?
That's Tanya. You can't change her identity. It's Tanya. Now, if it was a stupid name, I probably would change it, but it's Tanya.
Barbie said you need the cat ASAP.
See? You gotta listen to her, man. Don't listen to nobody else unless they say yes. Only listen to them if they say yes.
It's a black and white cat, Dan, but he said we should cave and get it on Halloween.
I don't care when we get
That's
it.
the last football game, too.
I have none in November.
Unless they go to playoffs.
They better not go to playoffs. I'm sorry, they better lose. They look like we're gonna lose anyway, respectfully.
Somebody gonna come looking for that hoe-ass cat just knocking on the door. Tanya.
For child support? No, she gotta get child support. We get free child support too.
From Tanya's baby daddy?
Yes.
Cat daddy?
From her baby daddies. Y'all, this is just an investment. This is why we should
We
do
could
it.
name the cat Oreo.
That's such a basic name.
No,
Who said
it's
that?
Fiona's trying to give us help, and I
No,
think
it's Tanya. I don't care what y'all say.
Tanya Oreo McMullen.
That's kind of stupid. You know his initials will be Tom. That's Tanya's initials, Tom.
Well, what's the middle name gonna be? We at least got to give her a middle name.
Delicious.
Tanya Serenity McMullen.
I'm glad.
Emily was gonna be Serenity, but she didn't. Yeah, I'm with you, Fiona. That could be a good middle
kids. You
name.
need better name skills. We could do.
Dan said, "Baptize the damn cat."
No. Tanya is as she is.
That is
You
cute.
could do Tanya Claire. Tanya Claire. That's kind of stupid. I don't know.
Milton's gonna be poking around at the cat.
It's not funny. That ain't fun. Who said that?
Mark. He gonna
Of course.
gonna be over there watching this show, petting it.
TNT.
Dynamite. That was in my head when you did that. Did I show y'all the cross painting that Emily did? Let me get it and show y'all. She gonna run away now.
I know you better show me.
I'm gonna show the painting.
TNT.
Can y'all see it? Let me cut the light on. Ain't it good?
I know y'all. Vincent Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me.
She got the cross on, and the flowers, and the grass, and the clouds, and the sun is right there.
Vincent Van Gogh.
I thought it was so
it's quivering in
good.
his boots right now. Or Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Yeah.
We got another blank one still, so she's gonna have to make me another one, and then I'm gonna hang them on the wall.
Is you done yet?
Hold on, I'm gonna cut this bright ass light off. I can't take it.
What you want? What you want?
To go with it.
To me to do?
Oh, I was just showing them your
Oh,
painting.
the white one.
Oh, the blank one?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to come up with something that'll go with it.
I'm gonna go with it.
She said it's a beautiful painting, Emily.
Who is that? Is he British?
Fiona.
I thought it was
That's just the way I read it.
Jonathan. Ain't he British?
Fiona got that Cancer energy, all cuddly.
I got cancer. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Not like that.
You're Cancer rising.
I got like cancer like in my chart. I don't got cancer.
She's talking about the zodiac sign, and they know that.
Just making sure.
Also got
I don't
Aries,
need to go
so
fund me
she
or
just...
nothing. I don't need to go fund me. Anyway.
They all said it's pretty, Em.
Stop. Keep going, y'all. I'm not. Anyway. Yeah.
Jasmine, hey baby, I am doing free yes or no questions.
What's the raisin?
Marky said I got on the cougar shorts.
Wait, is cougar where you like older men or younger men?
I don't know.
Mark,
Google
it.
Well, I done told him, I was like, because I didn't think they could see my legs when I went live, right?
Well, she likes older men. My daddy's 20 years older than her. I know the case. Anyway.
This youngin'. But I didn't know that they could see
That's what you were when he got you.
I didn't know they could see my legs, and then I was like, I looked at the live, and I was like, oh, Lord, they can see my legs.
They can see
No,
your legs.
I thought they could only see from here up.
Let me see. Pull it up. Put down the chat on the tablet.
Hold on, somebody asked a question. Zahia. Oh, it's them MILF shorts.
Who said that? No, who said that?
Well, what's a cougar, first of all?
It's either where you like older men or younger men.
Because I've heard that before. I think it's an old
There's
woman.
cougar and a panther.
What the hell? I didn't know
Panther,
that.
I think.
I never heard of the panther now.
That's one of them's like you like older men, one's like you older. I don't know. But you say old.
For $15, Dan will send his gray sideburns.
You too cocky with that price.
I'm glad you're doing good too, Dan.
I've been picturing like the people in this chat, even though I ain't seen their picture, and like in my head,
The cougars are ladies that have they're older ladies and they like them younger men.
That ain't her.
She's about to trip on me so bad.
I think if right now if she saw a 90-year-old man, she would be like wanting something.
Whatever.
Whatever, me. My daddy's about eligible
Should
for
I
Medicaid.
travel a lot to get more money? All right, Zahia. The Emperor card showed up and the Ace of Cups reversed. I feel like by traveling, you could get more money because the Emperor card is here. But the Ace of Cups reverse says there's going to be challenges and obstacles along the way. So as you're going through it, you might end up saying, what was I thinking by doing this? But it's going to help you grow and level up if you do it. But when we grow and level up, that's not always fun. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be like reasons for you to feel discouraged at times, disappointed. but actually it's making a more grown or evolved version of you by doing it. So there will be opportunities for more money if you do travel.
Is Medicare the old one or is Medicaid the old one?
Medicare.
My daddy's 5 years away from Medicaid care.
You're welcome. She's just talking all that smack today.
One time I asked him if he was on Medicare and he got mad at me because I was at Medicaid.
Oh boy. All right. Jasmine says, am I going to find a job in the public sector this year?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Emily said, yeah. She's trying to use that intuition.
If I'm
over
wrong,
there.
like, pretend like I didn't say it. Like, if I'm wrong, like, I meant it. Like, the other one. Okay.
You knew someone that was afraid of cougars and panthers, so you're always teasing him that he's destined to meet a cougar.
I don't want no younger one. Because that's, like, weird. That's weird.
You don't want no younger man.
Oh. You need to be like...
Jasmine says she'll take that as a positive sign that she's destined to work in the public sector, and you said, yeah.
Yeah, you don't even need to read them anymore. Mom, put your cards up. They just want me.
3 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So the answer is yes.
Y'all.
3 of Pentacles is the card of like teamwork. So you could get this opportunity through someone you know or like a friend of a friend with the 3 of Pentacles. Also, I feel like you will bring a lot to the table when it comes to whatever this job is. So it's like you contribute well to it. So if you're wondering if it's something that'll fit you well, it's like you will fit very well with the team. 3 of Pentacles. And the Hierophant card. So yes, I do feel like you will.
Y'all, I need like a booth in one of the big old turban hats and like a ball that's just like, it's like glass or whatever. And then you like put your hands around it and I can see your future, but like I actually can. For real.
You are so silly.
What?
All right, Kaylee. Did my ex work out later than his regular time in hopes of... Did you hear me go off on that other person?
Yeah. I think one of us is somebody different though.
This is not somebody different. This is the 3rd time.
Yeah, I think it's yellow. Because he wants her so bad. She wants him. Did you say no?
I don't know if y'all been in here the whole time, but that person keeps coming in and asking. I done did that question for them. They just keep coming in and under different screen names, but they're asking something that's so easy to remember. Like,
they're just a girl.
I done answered it though.
They want their boyfriend alone them.
But, I mean...
I got a hole in my pants. I thought you're supposed to like ask different questions when you go under different screen names.
Yeah, that would be smarter because then I wouldn't know.
I mean, really, you wouldn't. Get right, girl.
You welcome, Zahia.
I think she just banned her.
I did. But I done banned 2 names of that. If you have heavy Cancer in your chart, you're going to get a cuddler. Cuddle, cuddle.
You better get away from me. I need like a long time. Like, I want a boyfriend, but like just be like...
Fiona, they keep coming in here. Like, I already answered it one time, but they saying, did my ex go to the gym? Hold on, let me read it to you because I done seen it.
Earlier, so he could see me while he worked out.
Yeah, it says, did my ex work out later than his regular time in hopes of running into me? And I already answered it for them, but they done came back in 3 times and did that. Maybe they're just trying to troll. I don't know.
I don't think they're
I'm not doing a paid reading, Matt. If you want a question answered, I'll do it for you. I'll do you a free yes or no. And if anybody wants an oracle card, because y'all don't really like getting a question, I'll give you an oracle message.
Oracle.
Oracle.
Oh. Also, instead of Jaguar, y'all all need to start singing Jaguar.
Yeah, Emily started calling the word jaguar jaguar.
And honking is honking.
And we got these little ones too. We need to get her to paint these, and then we can put them on the wall.
Painting never allowed.
I don't know what you could put that would go good with these together.
I'm not doing Astrology.
But it'll be cool.
Like, I think if I had a boyfriend or a husband, like, he'd just be there at night and like, but like during the day I get my alone time. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be like, I don't like your music. And I'm like,
Yes,
like
Fiona, I said, that's so funny how they say the same question. And it's something that's kind of unique of an answer. All right, Barbie, I'll give you oracles.
If I ask the same question over and over, I'll get different different answers.
And some questions are similar. Like, is A thinking of me? Well, if somebody else came in and asked something like that and it was a different name, I wouldn't think anything. But it sticks out like a sore thumb, you know?
If I like ask the same question over and over, am I gonna get the same answer each time? I'm gonna get different.
I don't know. I feel like all you're doing is playing with that reader's time. Ooh. You're playing with, like, you might get a different answer 50 times in a row because of the fact that what you're doing. So the energy you're putting out is coming back to you, which is bullshitting someone. So you probably gonna end up getting bullshitted. And that's just my belief. It could be wrong, but that's just the way I think. All right. General for Matt, and then we're going to give Barbie oracles.
I bet jumping from a building really hurts.
Exactly, Dan. What?
I bet jumping from a building really hurts.
Jumping from a building?
Like on the ground. And then you like lay on the ground.
The Sun card and the Ace of Wands reversed. So if you feel like you've been drained of your energy lately, or you've had a lot of responsibilities and that's caused you to be drained, even though this sounds like cliche advice with the Sun energy, as a general, this would say, like, if you can find 30 minutes in the morning to get outside in the sunlight before you start your day, or even if you have to watch the sun set, I don't know how much outside time you get, I feel like it will, like, pick up your energy. Or not in a day's time, but as you do it, if you kind of like put it into your routine in some way, even if it's 15 minutes, find time to be outside in the sun. And I feel like it'll help level out your energy. Like if you start to feel drained or tired, or like you just don't have the same energy as you normally do. Ace of Wands reverse can be tired or drained. And then the Sun energy is like, it's good for you. It's good for your body to be out there. And if you stay inside a lot, if you do this every day or as many days out of the week as you can, I feel like after a couple weeks, you'll start to see like a pick-me-up energy. So that's what I got, Matt.
Even if it's 6 or 7 minutes.
Barbie said, can you spell your daughter's name? My granddaughter is my Emily, E-M-I-L-Y. Oh, you got a granddaughter named Emily.
She's my twin.
So Emily, I spell it E-M-A-L-I-E.
She thinks she's different.
She's just talking all kind of junk about me. You welcome, Matt.
Junk is true.
All right, let's give Barbie some oracles. Oracles for Barbie. Yes, Barbie. E-M-A-L-I-E. I was trying to make it where it was spelled where, like, if she had more Emilys in her class, they would know which one it was. I don't know. Yep, you got it, Fiona. Thank you. You remember stuff like me, Fiona. I always have weird mnemonic devices. I remember when I was in school and I would like try to study for tests and stuff, I would make up the dumbest stuff. Not saying yours is dumb, I'm saying mine was dumb. Like in left field to remember something, and then I would literally make an A on it, but I really wouldn't know the information. I would just have such a bizarre way to remember it that I could get the answer. I've only been to the mountains once in my life. We spent like a week up there because my dad had some family in West Virginia. And it was really cool to go up there, but I was such a young kid, I probably didn't appreciate the experience as much, you know, like I have memories, but not like solid memories of it. Yes, Fiona. I always felt like I wasn't really that smart. I just always remembered the crazy stuff, crazy ways to remember it. That's how I remember the answer. All right, Barbie, yours says, if there was ever a time to follow your passion, now is the time. So maybe if like you have more spare time than normal, or if you just have some spare time, finding something that you love to do, even if it doesn't cost any money to do this thing. If you're scrolling on Pinterest or whatever you look at on your phone and an idea pops up, Spirit is saying like follow that thing or act on your ideas. If you get any ideas, act on it because you'll be glad that you did. This one says learning a new way to think helps you master a new way to be. You already know that though. All right. Worry less and create more. So this kind of goes with the other one. If there was ever a time to follow your passion, now is the time. So it really is like saying if there's something that you have an idea about doing or you want to try out a hobby, an idea to do something, I feel like it's a really good time to do it or make time to do it if you can. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, there really is magic within you. So you're definitely going to be happy that you did it or tried it. An example would be you never painted, but you want to try it out, right? Then go spend $20, get you like a little set of paints and a small little canvas just to see if you like it. That kind of energy. All right. Alejandro, I'm sure I did. I probably just didn't see it pop up. So if you want to just type your question on the thing. I think, let me see. Because I don't even know if I can look for sure on this thing. Yes, I got it, Alejandro. So if you want to type your question or if I need to look on Cash App, you just let me know. And thank you, thank you. You're welcome, Barbie. All right, lucky girl, if you hang out with me for a minute, I'm going to do Alejandro's mini reading, and then I will pull you some, I'll do oracles, or if you want to ask a yes or no, it don't matter to me. I like that oracle card, finding a way to think, a new way to think helps you to find a new way to be. That's so true, Fiona. And I'm really good at pretty much thinking a certain way, viewing things a certain way, and then getting stuck in my ways. Like I have to learn to work on that. My fixed energy likes to be stuck on a certain mindset, seeing things only one way. I really try to be more open-minded. I have to like be conscious of it though, kind of like make myself. All right, Alejandro, what is coming in for love and romance? What's coming in for love and romance? It gets me in a rut, Fiona, when I do that. I'll do things a certain way every day, the same, and I have to kind of make myself switch up. What's coming in for love and romance? What is coming in for love and romance for Alejandro? I feel like something in the near future. So with the 3 of Wands, I'm just going to take a wild guess and say within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. So between now and before the end of the year, you're going to have some new opportunities that just manifest as like flirtatious energy in the beginning. It may be someone that you just kind of are friendly with at first, and you are just picking up that they're being like flirtatious / friendly with you. And if you and that person choose to take a leap of faith, Page of Wands and the Fool energy, it could grow or develop into more. And the reason why I say you're going to not really see this as an opportunity for a relationship in the beginning is because the 9 of Pentacles is here. So that's the single person, right? They really are kind of focused on their foundation. She's got the bird on her arm. Just say her pet, her hobbies, her home life, whatever. And they're just kind of focused on this, what's in the picture. And the picture doesn't have other people in a connection with them. But if this energy with the Fool and the Page of Wands, this flirtatious, friendly energy, is acted on with consistency, King of Pentacles, and truth and open communication, which means no games, just be very honest and straightforward with this person. And as long as they do the same, I feel like it'll naturally, Chariot energy, turn into something more or be potential for something more. But like I said, it's going to be something that's coming in your future. So you may not even know this person. If you do know this person, or if they show up, the way you'll know that this makes sense is it's an energy that starts out as more like friendly, flirtatious energy. It's not really like, I know this person's going to ask me out and we're going to try to start dating. It's not going to present itself to you in that way. It's going to be more like a natural progression. You or this person may want to be a little bit, blocked off or have these boundaries showing up with the Strength card and the 9 of Wands. I don't know if that's you or them, but the thing is, it's not because of who these people are, you and this person. It's because of whatever they've dealt with before now. Because they've decided, 2 of Swords in the reverse, that they don't want any sort of games in their life. They've decided that they don't want to play any kind of mind games. They don't want to be led on. Judgment energy. They've reached a higher level of consciousness when it comes to romance and connections. And they just want truthful, honesty, consistency, keeping your word. That's the kind of energy that this person desires. And the person could just be you and what you desire. But this energy is going to show up in the beginning. Just remember, as like a friendly, flirtatious energy. And as long as both people let it ebb and flow naturally, there's a potential for something like an actual commitment. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Truthful energy, consistent. honest, open. But either you or this other person may be reluctant to open up immediately or in the beginning. So that might be also why it comes in first, is just flirtatious energy. So it's going to take a leap of faith for this to actually evolve into something more. And it's going to take a leap of faith on both sides. But all you can really do is be, accountable for your side and you opening up and being vulnerable with this person. So if someone comes in that you pick up is flirty and interested in you, if you feel the same way in return, just be open and honest about it. Good deal. You welcome. Just remember, if this shows up, I don't have anything to lose. I'm not going to blame this person for anything that's happened in my past. I enjoy this person's company. I'm going to be open and ask them out on a date. King of Swords. King of Swords doesn't make any bones about it, right? And if I say I'm going to talk to them tomorrow, then I'll be damned. I'm going to show up and call them tomorrow. King of Pentacles. So just remember, it'll be like a happy, flirty, kind of joyful energy in the beginning, Page of Wands, but it has potential to turn into more. So you are welcome and thank you. I hadn't seen you in a while, so I hope you've been doing good. Like how you get the same products and stuff, right? You like getting what you... Yes, Fiona. Even this darn aloe water is an example. Do you want an oracle card, Alejandro, to go with your question? Alejandro gonna be like, okay, I'm on the prowl. I'm about to flirt tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I know you ain't gonna do that. I'm just trying to make you laugh. Lucky say she wanted a card. No, it don't. Well, don't lift your arm up at school and you'll be fine.
This is where my torso ends.
Yeah.
I'm cooked. It's making me mad.
Well, if you... Huh?
I'm only like 5'7".
I know. I guess we could swap it out. Hey, Cardsy. Cards. I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to call you Cards. Hey, Intuitive. All right, lucky girl. I'm going to give you some oracle cards. You got believe in impossible things. I'm sure this is to do with your goals and your career and stuff. Like, get you a robotic affirmation when you start to doubt yourself or your abilities, and tell yourself that anything is possible with faith. Keep it simple. Anything is possible with faith. Anything is possible if I believe. Something very simple, open, but that affirms what you want is happening, right? And just affirm that instead of overthinking in a negative way when you doubt. Just affirm it. Anything is possible when I believe. Anything is possible with faith. And there you go. All right, what else? Stay deeply rooted while reaching for the sky. So again, be grounded. What does that mean by being grounded or rooted? Basically, if you have a goal and you want to work on it an hour a day, well, stay grounded and accountable for that hour you're supposed to work on it a day. But even if it's not showing up like it's supposed to just yet, and whatever you think it's supposed to be, keep affirming that it's possible if you believe and if you have faith. And then stay grounded in terms of being, consistent with whatever it is you're working on, the action you're taking. What is it? Billy Carson, he says that CT times A equals M. Conscious thought times action equals your manifestation. So don't forget the action part. Keep that going consistently. And you're thinking, believing that whatever it is you want is possible. All right, this one says, savor all the moments you can't put into words. So this is just about, it's very significant to stay present in the current moment. That's a lot easier said than done, even for me. I have trouble with that. I'm always thinking about what if this, and if it works out this way, and blah, 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 and I overthink everything. And then the bottom says, take a walk to clear your mind. So if you do the overthinking and the doubting, take a walk to clear your mind and affirm whatever, general affirmation that'll help you, like, concrete in your belief that it's possible. Anything's possible if you believe. Everything in my life is perfect. Anything that you can loop on repeat as you take a walk, I think that'll be helpful for your goals. Okay. Hey, Danielle. Speaking of remembering stuff, Charles Bukowski studied the post office carrier exam by making up an imaginary story. He gave streets and avenues people names, how he remembered the postal codes, etc. See? Them dang mnemonic devices. I know it, Danielle. I'm never consistent lately. Yes, you can have a free yes or no or an oracle card. I'm going to get off of here at 9:30, y'all. That's about like 5 more minutes. If anybody wants a free question first, because I'm going to bug Emily for the last 30 minutes before she goes to bed. Look at you giving me shows. You done gave me this show before, but I always screenshot it. Me and Emily definitely need a new show because we watch Gilmore Girls on repeat.
We don't need a new show.
We're addicted to that show. But I'm saying like a second show. I'm not saying we got to get rid of the other show. I'll eat these when I get off here in case somebody has a question. Danielle, it's just a free yes or no question, baby. Like intuitive. You see how she did hers? All right, intuitive. Will you get a social work job soon? It is getting so good, Marley. It will time lapse into the future. Last season, S. went to prison for... And the cool thing, Fiona, there's like a new season up. So if I binge watch it, like I'm known to do with shows. Look at intuitive, graduating in social work. So you having trouble finding what you basically got your degree in. I feel your pain. All right, let's see. Will you get a social work job soon? The 9 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups. I think that the very next thing that you actually get like a bite on with the 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups, it may be an entry-level position that you're overqualified for, but it might get you in the door. So I would say, I'm not telling you to settle for less than what you deserve, but all I'm saying is, if this thing gets you in the door, and once you hone your skills here, even though you're probably overqualified for it, it may cause you to feel disappointed or like you deserve more, a higher up job. I feel like that would be your pathway to get to it. Or you can keep that until you get more skills that you can put on your resume, like experience. And then you might can apply for one somewhere else and get a higher up one. You've had interviews. Well, I feel like there's something that's going to come up that you're not really satisfied with, but you may get an offer and feel like you're overqualified with the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Cups. But if it was me and they offered it, I probably would take it just to have it as a stepping stone or experience until I found more. You know? Definitely you don't want to stay at that spot forever, but it's kind of like you got that experience going, so then you could possibly get something a little higher up. Thank you, intuitive. Yeah, you go, girl. I'm proud of you too. You're welcome. All right, Danielle, does Colton crush on me? Does Colton crush on Danielle? You sure can, Fiona. I'll give you some of those oracles. Them are the funnest oracles. I need to get my other oracle decks out, but y'all know I'll be keeping this one out all the time. Hey, Sophie girl. Every time I see you now, I think about how you found your dog because you were so sad about it. King of Wands reversed, Death reversed, Five of Pentacles. A King of Wands reversed is like a player energy. So probably at the very least a flirtatious energy, but I wouldn't take it too serious if I was you. Because the King of Wands reversed, he can get you caught up easily. He might flirt with you and the other girl at the other office too. I'm not saying he does that, but that's the energy behind it. Danielle. So probably, yeah, he crushes on you. You and anybody else with the King of Wands reversed. So you can't take him too serious. You're welcome, Sophie. Danielle laughing at me. You're welcome. When you see him, say, get your King of Wands self to work in the reverse. Get yourself back to work. Focus on your job. Shania lost her cat. That's so sad. I was just talking about getting Emily a cat.
I hope that ain't her cat. Ask me if his name's Tanya.
That is not her cat because she do not live around us.
How do you know?
Oh, it's your boss.
Your cat.
Oh yeah, you don't want to talk to him. Trust me.
She know. Mama, you want to see
You got to
my
get a new
jacket?
job if you talk to him.
You want to see my jacket? Hold on.
I hope she finds her kitty too.
It's
I love that. That pretty. Makes you feel like wintertime. All right, Sophie girl. It was Emily's dad, Fiona. I married him. We worked together. I'm gonna give Fiona her oracle, Sophie, and then I'll get you.
For a second?
No.
Okay. Whatever.
She's gonna tell y'all about us being married for 11 years, and I worked for him, and then we didn't get along a whole lot, and I think that contributed to it. I'll say that.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, okay, I don't know what you're gonna say, so I'm gonna say no. Don't tell my business.
I'm not good, gracious. You probably done told them.
Sophie, you're so funny. Yeah, y'all don't date your boss. Say, Lucky's back. Back again. Meditation can supply you with the answers you need to hear. Also, Fiona, I feel like not just saying that, but also like rest. Like, don't feel guilty if you take time for rest. Don't like think negative things about yourself because you need to rest sometimes. Be proud of yourself for taking time out if you do rest. And this is Fiona. I might have said the wrong person's name, but this is who this is for. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Give yourself permission to cut loose. This is about being who you are and embracing it. And remember, when you are your true, authentic self, there's going to be people like you're cutting loose and you're being your real self. There's going to be some people who don't jive with you and some that do. But at least you'll know deep down internally that you're being your real self, because how you'll know you're not being your real self is that everyone loves you all across the board, 100% of the people on the planet. That means the one person you're not being true to is yourself. I'm the poster child for people pleasing, you know? So it's okay to be who you are and embrace it. This one says, your biggest fear might just contain your greatest growth. Well, heck yeah. If we would all lean into our fears, can y'all imagine how far along we would get? I'd be holding back from them fears. And then on the bottom, it says, nurture yourself. It's essential to your well-being. Which, when this first card came out and it said meditation, I felt like it was kind of like a rest thing. And this says nurture yourself. So again, don't be like down on yourself. If you take time, be proud of yourself for doing that. Being healthy and easy on your own body. You deserve to rest. And you also deserve to be your whole self. Let loose and be you. You welcome, Lucky. Marky's back. Back again. All right, D the Cancer for Sophie Girl. You are welcome, Fiona. All right, I'm going to do Sophie's question, and then I'm going to cut out so I can bug Emily 30 minutes before she goes to bed. And then if it's not too late, maybe Mark will go live. All right, does D the Cancer really want a romantic relationship with Sophie? Does D the Cancer really want a romantic relationship with Sophie? Okay, good. Live in 30 minutes. That's perfect timing. Gives me 30 minutes to bug Emily, and then she'll go to bed. Oh, Teresa is live too. Oh, okay, so when she gets off, then you're going to be hanging on in here. Does D the Cancer want a Two of Swords? Her channel is Gypsy. Marky knows it. Traveling Gypsy Tarot. Two of Swords, Sophie. Four of Pentacles. Hierophant reversed. This person is on the fence about it. They're not willing to let you go, Sophie, because the Four of Pentacles is here. But the Two of Swords is also here. So it's like they want that. They think of that, but they're not like acting on it in a way to make it happen. The Hierophant reversed. They could have issues when it comes to commitment, not just to you, but in to things in their life. So if someone is non-committal to things in their life, it can manifest on the screen of space with other people in their world, including like you. So it's not that they're not interested, but they just are on the fence. Sophie said, because I told him off. I had a snap for you one time, Sophie. He's still holding on to you, even though you told him off, just for the record. He's still holding on. He must like abuse.
He's a masochist.
Emily said he's a masochist, Sophie. He's a masochist. So yes, back and forth, non-committal energy, but he ain't let you go. So don't let him string you along is all I'm saying. She be having all the commentary tonight.
What?
I'm just laughing at you. All right, I love y'all and thank y'all for listening to me blabber for a whole hour and a half. It went by fast. And I don't know if I'll be on here tomorrow. Maybe if I am, it'll be like 30 minutes because I just have stuff I have to do after work tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow or Friday. But thank y'all for always coming back, even when I make y'all wait about 3 good weeks. And I appreciate y'all staying and like giving me someone to read for when I am here. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye. I love y'all.